What's that dude in it's either WWE or AEW now. I think it's WWE where you hit the button talk about some yeah.
Oh, that's LA Knight.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
we
snap.
live people.
We are
I
live.
look
We are back up
dark
in
in the
here.
mud. Man. Look like I'm at the game. Anyway, man, I look like a damn
You gotta hit that Sean Paul. Just give it a line.
man, I look like you haven't unlocked me yet. Dang. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Anyway, man. What's up, man? It's Austin.
And
Yo,
it's your boy Mike, man.
yo, man. What you sipping on, man?
First
I
off,
have
man, NBA tip off. So you know Wade Winston Wilson got to make an appearance, man. Give me a quick little shot
oh
of Evan
yeah.
Williams.
Yes indeed. Hornets game one.
And one of my favorite local beers. Those of y'all that are in Asheville, I appreciate y'all. This is Highland Gaelic Ale, Asheville's first beer. Like I said, I'm going to be introducing a lot more of the reds, browns, and darker beers. One of my favorite browns by them. Very, very malty forward. It's actually a pretty good sipper. For those of y'all that like kind of heavier or darker beers, it's actually a pretty good sipper. And you can have probably like two or three of them before you start to feel a little bit too heavy. Normally the stouts and stuff, you drink one, you feel like you not had a meal and stuff. But that one's pretty malty forward, good sweetness, pretty good, man. But I don't talk too much about what I'm sipping on. Let me take a sip of what you sipping on, man.
First of all, I was thinking like, damn, my hair looking like Banking. Anyway, those who know, it's Woodford Reserve, a little bit of ginger ale. That's it, man.
Hey, it's an upgrade from a Jim and Ginger. Yeah,
I can't tell
for
with
those
something in my beard.
for those that
Okay,
like to stay classic.
chill. But let's start with the news.
I'm gonna say, what sport we touching on first? Because we got at least
Um,
three. At least three.
we got three.
At least three.
Uh,
I was gonna say
Basketball, I
soccer.
guess.
I'm about to say you got soccer, a little bit of soccer, and then NBA, and then of course NFL is gonna be bear
Oh
hunting
yeah,
every
yeah,
week.
yeah. I mean, I'll start with soccer real quick. Juventus finally lost,
Hmm.
so we're 2-1 in the Champions League, and that's our first loss of the year in all competitions. So,
I remember you
um,
talking about that.
huh?
I said I remember you talking about that.
Oh yeah. Rafinha got a hat trick today. Barcelona beat the brakes off of Bayern. My man scored within 50, I think 56 seconds of the game.
Like the first 56
Yes,
seconds.
the first 56 seconds. Yep. I
Like
was like,
I'm in line getting my nachos and somebody scored first 56 seconds.
yes, I was like, because so I sent you a text like, yo, Champions League is back on today. All right.
Yeah,
I
and
sent I
I
sent
appreciate
that.
that. Tech.
Yep. And then I hit the game because they're not gonna make it happen the first 3 minutes. I said 1-0. Hold up. Wait, 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 wait. And then I got a Bleacher Report. It says first 50 something seconds. I said, come on, man. And this is why you gotta watch the Champions League. Cause stuff
To
be
also
happening. Yeah.
comment on that, um, once you sent me that text and I got a kind of stopping point at my job, I turned it on and I was watching Aston Villa and
Who did
how do they
Aston
pronounce
Villa
it?
play?
Bologna, FC Bologna is how they pronounce
Yep,
it.
yep. That's exactly yep.
Yeah. I was watching Aston Villa and FC Bologna.
Shout out to
As
Walker.
you sent me that text, I turned on the game. There was an inbound that went for a goal, and I was like, "This is why we watch Champions League."
Yes.
Literally, and what was more impressive about it was the curve he got on the ball. He inbounded it, and the ball literally curved. They literally showed it in slow mo and did a zoom in on it. No one touched the ball. The ball literally curved from the inbound and got a goal. It was one of those. Yep, this is why we watch this.
Mm-hmm.
This
If you're
that
trying to get into it, start with the Champions League. So
please
people can
start with
start seeing
Champions League,
stuff.
y'all. That was some Mario Striker stuff. Like that's how impressive the curve was. Um, and I believe there was a another kind of impressive goal where they basically just pulled a lot of FC Bologna's defense the wrong way and scored a goal that way. I believe they won 2-0.
Yep, yep,
And
they did.
yeah, and I think they're undefeated as well.
Yeah, they're undefeated in the
Unless,
Champions League.
I'm about to say unless they play today and lost.
Nah, nah,
Um,
nah, nah. Yeah. I would
but
say
yeah,
undefeated in the Champions League.
Yeah, I should point that out. Yeah, different league.
It, yep, because
Uh,
yeah, man, bro, Juventus, man. Like, what? Serie A undefeated, Champions League was undefeated, but yeah, yeah, it's 1 second. Let me look
I
at the
will say FC
standings.
Bologna's defense did kind of look impressive, like they could cover space, but at the point of which they were looking impressive, they were already down 2-0. So it's like not much they can do. Like Austin Villa was already up 2-0. They can run the clock. So
Yo, top eight right now. Aston Villa sits at the top. Liverpool, Aston Villa, Liverpool, Manchester City, Monaco, Greece, Leverkusen, Inter, and Sporting. So the top eight, the top three of the top eight, all come from England. Juventus fell all the way down to 14,
hey,
but that's because of the 1 points, but and goal difference.
how long is how long is this league season? I guess you could say.
So it's this stage of the tournament is 8 games,
Mm,
and the top eight basically get a bye.
yeah, and then the
Not it in 9 through 24 have to play in a tournament. Basically,
have
it's like a one-off tournament, and then the
and
winners of
then
those
play
games,
in to be the
right? Yep,
yeah.
to be the next eight. So the top eight get a bye, home field in the knockout stage, and then 25 through 36 just out.
Take your ball and go home.
Yep. So yeah, man. But onwards to basketball. Did you watch the Lakers joint? I
I
think yeah,
did
we talked
not
about it,
watch
right?
Lakers. I was actually watching Celtics Knicks
The
last
Celtics,
night.
yes, fam. Yeah. Before I
Yeah,
start being a little bit, too real. I mean, it's game one.
it is game one. The
But
impressive thing was that the Celtics tied history.
oh yeah,
They
with
were
threes.
they were trying to break it with the number of 3 pointers made in a single game. They were trying to break it, but they tied it at least with 29 3 pointers made last night, which is absolutely insane.
But as a
Right.
team, they like the thing is like with the Celtics, they live out of three and die out of three.
Mm-hmm. They started off hot early. I think they were shooting like 56% in the first half, something like that, something crazy. It started off hot. I mean, it's kind of tapered off a little bit, but I mean, still hit a few here and there where it was just like they could break this record. They at least tied the record. So I mean, at least congrats to them. The other thing I wanted to point out about that game: who's this new Carl Anthony Towns that you see last night?
What you mean new? He looked the same to me, getting
What?
defended by guards, not going into the paint.
Well, he had like a third of his possessions actually going into the paint. Now, mind you, the other
What'd
two
he do
thirds,
with it?
yes, he did still look the same. The other two
What'd he
thirds,
do with it? What he do? I would pass it to you too if
what
you
he do with
just
it? He scored 8 off of them.
yo, yo. Here's my thing, man. If they send like a screen, whatever, and they like, oh yeah, we switching. Put the guard on them.
Might as well.
You better live in the paint. You better have 40, yo. You finish with 12? Man, you don't get up out of here, dog. Nah, you soft, man.
That that I
Nah,
would give to you. But
nah.
at least of the fact that I know he didn't score 8 off of him. I think he scored 6
Bro,
off.
I would be
6
abusing
off
these
of the
guards in the
possessions
paint,
where he
yo.
went into the paint. Regardless, he at least went into the paint. It is an improvement of
I mean,
what we
okay.
needed.
Okay, you know what? I would say it is an improvement if you are not a veteran and you have not been an all-star. You don't like, okay, why
In
do
a
you think
position that needs to be in a paint, correct?
Josh Hart is your power forward and he's small. He be in the paint. Dude, you don't get your big ass in the paint, man. I can't stand that, yo. Like, okay,
We
I
didn't
can,
hire you to stand 25 feet from the basket.
yeah, because like I get it. He's a good shooter. He can stretch the floor. But if they switch a guard on you, man, you don't take your man, yo, ISO. I got just back him down, dog. Just
I'm
back
gonna
him
say
down.
that.
You should be leading the league in assists because they should be doubling you because they put Jrue Holiday on him, man, at the top of the key, and they said, "Oh no, he got it. We ain't sending no help." Hmm? Hmm?
Hey, yo, why that remind me of
Karl Anthony Towns,
why
Jrue Holiday, height.
why that remind me of LeBron versus Zion Williams, and LeBron was guarding him like 7 feet off. It was just like I was
Yes,
just there
yeah,
to
go
come to the
ahead.
basket.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, there was like about a third, or maybe a little bit less than a third of his possessions. He actually did go to the basket. It was just like, huh, all right, look at you. That's what I meant by that. But yes, for the other 2/3, yes, he was on the perimeter. It's like we don't pay you being 6'10" plus to be on the perimeter
and like
this whole time.
here's the crazy thing about that. You ready for this? You ready for this, man? Rudy Gobert would have never been with the Timberwolves if Karl Anthony Towns is who we thought he would have been.
Yikes. I didn't say that
Why
out.
do you need a big man when you got a big? He's
Why do you
just a
try to
tall
need
man. He a
why
tall
do you
man.
need especially with the amount of young talent on the Timberwolves, why do you
Yes.
need a Twin Towers if Karl Anthony Towns was who we said he was?
And these Twin Towers are not the Admiral and the Big Fundamental. I mean,
Right.
we ain't talking about that.
Correct.
Because we ain't talking about Brook Lopez and Giannis. No, 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 no. We talking about outside, inside. But we're gonna bring in
No.
the inside.
Oh, I'm gonna highlight this as you said that outside and isolated inside, and he left by himself. Which yes, he did get Defensive Player of the Year, but
I
if a
who?
player, hmm?
Who did Karl Anthony Towns?
No, I'm saying Karl Anthony Towns outside, which leaves Rudy Gobert isolated
Oh,
inside.
okay, okay, okay.
Which
Oh
which
man, you know
means
what?
if you send multiple players streaking at him, he's left by himself having to try to defend against two or three players. That's what I meant. As opposed to if both were inside and three come streaking, well, I mean, now you got the size and length of them to try to defend against those two or three players streaking.
Oh yeah,
But no,
well like yeah, man,
you
he don't play
stand
no defense
outside and
either.
leave Rudy by himself.
He don't play no defense. Soft. Anyway, um, yeah, yeah.
By soft, we
I'm,
mean SAWFT.
fam.
Soft.
You know what? I'm not talking about this game no more. I'm legit getting heated. Dog, I can't stand that dude, yo. I was so happy that he went to the Knicks so I can cheer for Anthony Edwards to be successful. I can't stand that dude, yo.
Who is it
Oh,
that went to the Timberwolves? DiVincenzo and someone
yep.
else?
I think maybe Hartenstein.
No, Hartenstein went to the Thunder.
Oh, I think it's DiVincenzo in the pick or something,
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
and like maybe something else.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
Not too bad, not too bad. Although Minnesota's gonna have to revamp on that size.
Yeah, because you got to think about it,
DiVincenzo's
right?
tough defense, but I
Look at
mean
Look at the
size.
Bucks. Look at the Bucks. Giannis can protect the rim. Lopez can protect the rim. Bobby Portis can protect them. That's three. Anyway, hey
Not to
man, you
mention,
see Lakers game? You know?
no,
Um,
I saw one highlight, and of course, the only highlight was what they were pumping up. The first father son duo. Like, get out of here.
yeah, that was cool to see. And then I was like, now let's play ball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, I've never seen a game where I was like, you don't need to be out there, dog. My man, like, okay, he's what,
We tried to
19,
tell
20?
them.
Hmm?
We've tried to tell them. I don't think somebody has been drafted this high
And
that
yeah.
came out of college averaging a triple single.
And you know what's funny? You said this high, he was drafted in the second.
Yeah,
That's what's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, and like so, and the thing
He
is like,
averaged a triple single, Austin.
no, no, under five, under five. So the thing is like this, man. It's like every player that comes out, right, kind of has to look the like. Well, okay, they're basically they're coming out younger, right?
Mhm.
Oh, Giannis got a jump shot, man. It's getting better. Anyway, so there's like something that they do well. He looked out of place. I'm not sure if he's nervous or something, but they did a pick and roll. No, they did pick and they switched, and he was ending up on Randall, and Randall got the ball and destroyed this man. Anthony Edwards wasted no time and started talking trash to him, saying, "Hey, bro, you ain't gonna have to take a shower after this game." You heard about that? He said, "Don't worry about taking a shower, bro. You ain't gonna be in long." I said, "Damn,
I'm a
this is your
simple
first day
man.
on the
I did
job."
not hear about that at
So
all.
Anthony Edwards be talking cash. Yo, he said, "Yo, you gotta take a shower after the game. You're gonna be in long, bro." Nah, man.
Wow. Wow. I might have to share that with Beth and Zach and
Yeah.
my brother because my brother's a low key Anthony Edwards fan, man. He's keeping an eye
Oh,
on.
we said this stuff on the podcast, and I've said it to you before we started the podcast.
Mhm.
I never said he's Jordan. Never said that. But he's the next great shooting guard.
Yeah, he is the next big thing for this era. Like every era has had their next big thing.
Oh,
Like you had I was going to say Logan. You've had your LeBron, you've had your Kobe, you had your Jordan. Before Jordan, you had your Magic and your Bird. This is the next big thing.
well, I would just say for this, every him, Luca, Ja, maybe
I
Tatum.
would
I don't
put
know.
Ja above Luca.
Mm, I wouldn't just because I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. He could be out in these streets.
Okay, so off the court, no, I wouldn't. I
Yes, I
agree.
don't know. But
But
like, as far as
on
like
the court, yes, Ja has more ferocity than Luca. Luca Luca's a little bit more of an accurate shooter than Ja, but Ja has more ferocity, meaning that certain game points Ja can get to the hoop. Luca plays the game like it's still 1968.
oh nah, he plays the game like whatever year he think it is.
It's like Luca. There's only 25 seconds on the clock. Back down, Luca. What are you?
Nope, I run this, man. But as far as like the shooting guard, like the lineage, Jordan, Kobe, Dwayne Wade. Now we got Anthony Edwards. But yeah, but
Like,
just
wow.
say
Did we really go that long between
yes,
Dwayne
yes, we
Wade and
did.
Anthony Edwards for a
Look,
shooter, an elite
like look at
shooter?
like that elite. Like it's like it's that elite. Oh no, I see it. Ain't nothing like this right now
Yeah.
because there's been a lot of small forwards. There's been a lot
It's
of
like I'm
point
sitting there trying to
guards,
think about it.
shooting
It's like,
guards.
yeah.
There hasn't been the next great shooting guard because
Oh, Derrick Rose is a point guard, I guess, huh?
yep, Derrick Rose is a point guard.
Huh.
Hmm. Yep. Think about it. Think about
Look
it.
at God.
Yeah, I was like, oh nope, there we go. I see it. I see it.
Especially as soon as that momentum get rolling,
Hmm.
do not let Ant-Man get rolling momentum wise. You will get dunked on.
And he'll be talking cash. You know, I can't wait for those games, man. Oh, shout out to the Hornets. Start today against the Rockets, and we play the Heat on Saturday. I'll be at the home opener.
Hey,
Hmm. And y'all make sure y'all go out there and vote. I'm doing early voting on the
yeah,
30th on both of the games.
please do, please do. Also, me and you gotta catch a game together, man.
Hey, yo, I am down. Yo, which the weekends work best or weekdays?
If it's something on a weekday and I know enough in advance, I could probably take some
Okay.
PTO because I got 52 hours before the end of the year. Uh, Overall, weekends work best. But like I said, if it's weekday, I'll just take enough time to where I can get from out here in the country of Salisbury down down to Charlotte in enough time.
All right. Okay, man. Let's transition to the concussions, man. Um, what?
He said,
I guess to round out the last two games. Um,
he said transition into the concussion.
oh yeah,
That's wild.
dang it. Let's see. Week 7. The last two games of week 7.
Yeah.
Jets and Steelers. Did not see Russell Wilson do all that. I thought he was washed the first couple of things, and I was like, "Yo, where are these things coming from?" But also, he was throwing up some passes that were very 50-50 ish, and they went to
Hmm.
Pickens.
I will say that. I will agree with that.
They did complete,
On the
but
on the Jets side. You remember when it was 15-6 Jets lead?
no, no. Oh, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I was falling in and out of sleep since we got off that show. Man, I was like a zombie until Monday night, yo. No, until Tuesday morning.
And, I feel it. I feel it.
Oof, boy.
Um, yeah, at one point, Jets defense was like stout, like straight up stonewall, and it was a 15-6 Jets lead to like midpoint second quarter. I don't believe the Jets scored again the rest of the game. No, they didn't. They allowed 31 unanswered points. When's the last time you've seen a team with the, and I gotta get my lips in the camera for this. Pause, no diddy. When's the last time you've seen a team, top five defense, allow 31 unanswered points? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Well, I know some of it was probably fatigue later in the game because I mean the Jets defense was just on the field a lot, and Aaron Rodgers was looking real geriatric.
Yeah, he was looking real old, yo.
I, I see why you assembled this team again because it's supposed to be the same chemistry as what was on the Packers. But I think the
Can he
Jets
get there?
had like 6 sacks, 5 or 6 sacks, and I mean they or Steelers defense, I should say. The Steelers defense had like 5 or 6 sacks, and it was one of those. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, man. It's lineup wise, it should work, but the person that touches the ball every single play is getting up there in age, and it's showing on primetime TV.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, so many punts that the Steelers had the ball enough to where the Jets defense just got worn out, and it's just like that's 31 unanswered. Hold on, hold on.
So
Speaking of the Jets,
I'm
Salah took a job with Green Bay.
really
Look at my notes. Yeah,
wow. I
he
did
took a
not see
job
that
in
coming.
Green Bay. He's going to be helping Matt LaFleur in an interesting role. They call it a fluid role. They're just making up terms at this point,
Yeah.
but um, he's going
He
to be
said, "Bro,
helping
you need a
Matt
job? I got
LaFleur
you."
and his offense be able to call plays to shred up defenses, considering that Salah is a defensive-minded coach.
So I think that's a great spot, yo.
So, shout out to Green Bay. Hopefully, man, things improve there after you all got Robert Salah joining Matt LaFleur. What was
Funny thing is,
the
nobody's questioning Matt LaFleur now that Aaron Rodgers gone. You know what I mean? Ain't
right?
saying nothing. They were saying he should be fired. What is he doing? He's wasting his last years. Now look, hmm,
Hey, yo,
got the
but
same wide receivers that Aaron Rodgers had. So actually
yeah,
worse.
why your head had to come down like Ivan in River City Ransom?
Nah, man.
What was the
Mm-mm.
other game? We had what Chargers Cardinals on ESPN
Oh,
Plus, and then Baltimore Tampa Bay, right?
yeah. Chargers, Cardinals, ain't nothing to see there. There's nothing. I think Justin Herbert may have got tweaked something, but ain't nothing happened, man. Nothing happened in that game. Now the Buccaneers Ravens. Oh, 10-0. It should have been 14-0 if Baker Mayfield would have just threw the ball to Bucky Irvin wide open, but he panicked. But they kicked the field goal, and then it became like what 41-10.
Yeah.
But like the
And
main
then
thing,
all of a sudden the march down.
yeah, it was just garbage stuff. I'm not even, whatever. But the real thing about this is
Although, let me flip back on my handy dandy notebook. Even when it was 41-10, like I said, and I have it on my notebook, Baltimore versus Tampa Bay will be high scoring. I'm predicting over under 50 and still take the over on the 50. 41-10 is still a 51-point game.
true.
And that's before Tampa Bay walked them down.
Yep, without Mike Evans, without Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin's out for the season, and Mike
Really?
Evans is out for at least a long time for the hamstring. But I will tell you one thing: if one of you suckers send me a trade request for Chris Godwin, uh, something gonna happen.
Shout out to Chisel Adonis. But as he would say, you're not safe around me.
Nah, ain't safe around me, man. Also, too, speaking of people that's not safe, well, actually, I don't know. Panini, right? The card thing, whatever. I collect a lot of sports stuff. I got this redemption during Kyle Pitts' rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got it. Finally got it. You know how long it took? Yeah, so it's Kyle Pitts rookie card autograph with a jersey insert.
Oh,
So
there
yeah,
you go.
I have the same thing for Christian McCaffrey. This is what I mean, it's autograph, but this is 49 out of 99. So add it to the collection.
There you go.
Mhm.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Hmm. But
Also, to piggyback on your previous point, the Chris Godwin joint, I was like, I'll mess around and take it, and I would troll him by just giving him someone else that's probably hurt.
nah, that means I gotta fight him.
It's like, hey, Chris Godwin, yeah, I'll take Chris Godwin. I'll trade you Mike Evans. Chris Godwin, yeah, sure, and then I'll
You
trade
know
you
what?
Deshaun Watson.
Wait, is Mike Evans coming back at the end of the fantasy playoffs?
Yeah, I don't know if they even have a timetable for that. I would say I trade him Puka Nakua, but Puka Nakua might actually be playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'd take the trade and give him Christian McCaffrey.
Nah.
Lord knows when he coming back.
I think he'll be back in the fantasy playoffs and busting out 40 points show.
What's going to be crazy? I don't know if he'll bust out 40. I think they end up doing like the Chargers and some other teams and just run a dual back system, considering they know what they got in Jordan Mason now.
True. Yeah,
Because then
that
you
may
give
work.
Christian McCaffrey rest, and then crucial point in the game, you throw in like a fully rested, healthy Christian McCaffrey.
I didn't realize Kyle Lowry played for the 76ers. Oh yeah, he played with
Kyle
them last
Lowry
year.
still plays.
Yeah. It's not a bad backup role.
I was like, let me take that back. I'm gonna have to like Kyle Lowry's bad.
Yeah, I mean I think that's a great backup point guard.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out here acting like Kyle Lowry is Smush Parker.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or what was your boy's name? Play for the net? Sleepy Floyd back in the '90s.
I love the NBA, man. And people don't like it. And, okay, this is just me. I'm starting to get into more college sports, but I
Mhm.
still think it is not as good as professional. The reason why it's a little more exciting for the casual fan is because they make so many mistakes. Everybody's always in the game. There should be no reason why it's 50-6. Saquon Barkley's out of the game? Looking crazy anyway. There should be no reason why this should be 50-6 in the fourth quarter. Oh yeah, we're going to overtime. How? Nah.
How?
Mm-mm. Nope. Just nah, man. No. Or the game I was at, Carolina was getting beat by I think what 21 points in the fourth quarter, came back to tie it, 44 seconds left to go. Georgia Tech 68 yard rushing touchdown to end the game.
Dang.
You see what I'm saying? It's like so many mistakes. It's exciting, but I guess when you actually watch it as like a sports fan, like, okay, nah.
Yeah.
Because like if you like you look at the like look up Caleb Williams, right? When he got to NFL, he tried to do that little scramble thing that he normally does. Nah, fam,
Mhm.
everybody fast. Nope, you can't. Nope, that doesn't work over here. Nah, that may work against every other team that's not in the SEC or those big schools, but nah, in the NFL, everybody run a
Yeah.
4-3.
Ain't nobody in the NFL and the SEC. So guess what? Nothing over there.
Nah. So and then like I was telling my friends this too, yo. I was like, look, like, yo, man, but college sports better. I was like, okay. How many players on a high school basketball or a college basketball team go to the NBA? Like per year. Like, what, at most, if you're lucky, four?
Hmm.
And that's like a dominant team. You know how many players in the NBA on the NBA roster? All of them. All of them. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's the talent discrepancy that we hope that players recognize when they come to the NBA is like, yeah, you can be dominant in high school. Yes, you can be dominant in college. Once you get to the NBA, these are also the other players that were dominant in college.
Hmm.
So that's at least that level, if not better.
Look at Cam Reddish. Where is he now? Wasn't he the top five recruit, number three pick overall, or number four pick overall?
What was that guard that played for the Mavericks? Delonte West, same thing. Okay,
Yeah, but I don't know. I think he had mental issues, yo.
uh,
Wait, what did it say? He said Delonte West
yeah,
riding a motorcycle with guns in a guitar case. Come on, son. Come on,
that's a
son.
come on,
Yeah,
son. Uh,
yeah. Yeah. My man had mental issues, man.
Sebastian Telfair.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There was that boy from Louisville too. This was years ago though. Me and you were still in high school. Francisco Garcia. He ended up going to the Kings. My man lasted like 3 years
Oh, hey, yo,
because he couldn't keep up with like the pace. It was just like, yeah, you have to recognize the fact of you're now playing at the level of everyone is as dominant as you, if not better.
oh, also, that season is long.
Yeah, it's a college
Long.
season. College season, if your school gets invited to invitational tournaments and then you go through a season, it's only still like what 30 something games, and then you got the tournament. So it probably equate to like what maybe
Maybe
45 games.
nah. Think about it. So NCAA tournament, right? First round, second round, Sweet 16, Elite Eight, Final Four. That's 6 games added on.
Yeah,
If
if
you
you
make
make
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't playing back to back. You ain't flying across here like 2 or 3 times. Nah, man, that season is long, yo. That joint's a
82 games.
grind. And they made it easier for players now, but it's still a grind, yo.
Hmm.
But enough of that, man. Let's go back to football, man.
Yeah,
News
yeah.
before we get into week 8. Uh, let's see. We already talked about the injuries and stuff.
Hmm.
Oh, DeAndre Hopkins about to finalize a deal to the
That was on my
Chiefs.
notepad.
Hmm. I think that's gonna be great.
I
Because you
don't
got to
think it's
think,
gonna be great.
why not? I mean, come on, man. Come on,
I,
come
I,
on,
I had to
yo,
just, I had to,
yo.
I had
Here's
to.
here's my thing. I'm so happy for like the Broncos. I feel like they are ahead of schedule.
Mhm.
They are ahead of schedule. This kind of reminds me of the who is it? The Texans of last year. We're like, oh, we know we're gonna be this good now. Oh, Get him. Stephon Diggs. Let's go. Yep, we see what we
Yeah,
got. Yeah, ahead of schedule. But I mean, think about it. If Juju Smith Smooth, if Juju look good,
bit alphabet.
yeah, if he looked good in that system, let's put D Hop in there.
Yeah, I agree.
So
That's going to be a great fit, and finally, passing game is going to be online, especially considering that believe Sunday they were playing wide receivers 4, 5, and 6.
fam, they play wide receivers.
Sky Moore got a target Sunday. Like that's how
Fam,
beat up their wide receivers are. Sky Moore got a
they were playing wide receivers 5'2", 5'2", 7. And 4, 5, 6, fam, they were on A's. They were like, yo, it was Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and people who live in Kansas City. Matter of fact,
yeah.
my,
He
my
said people that live in Kansas City.
yo,
That's crazy.
so my fiance's her fantasy football name is TKO. It's Travis Kelce and others, and that's what the offense looked like.
Yeah. Sky Moore got one target. Not a catch, just one target.
Yo, how are they? I mean, the defense is nice, but how are they putting up points? Dog,
Exactly.
it's Mahomes a goat, man.
Mhm.
Gosh.
Additional trade news. Ernest Jones the fourth and Jerome Baker get traded. That's a trade between the Tennessee Titans and the Seattle Seahawks. I believe there's a pick that gets traded with that as well. Um, I'm not a fan of that move because player wise, I feel like that is a lateral move. Except one of the teams is also giving up a pick, and it's like if it's a lateral move, why did you give up a pick? I, one slightly better in pass coverage, the other you can basically slightly slide over to be an edge rusher. Outside of that, it's essentially a lateral move. Except, and I believe it's Tennessee that's giving up the pick.
Hmm.
Um, except the Titans also give up a pick as well as Ernest Jones is one of those. Are they? Would you think the Titans are basically kind of slightly in the area of trying to slowly blow the team up?
Mm, yes, but I think that they are, but more so for like I think like they're doing it the right way, right? Because they tried. They had like you can't say that they didn't try. They got a quarterback, didn't work, got another quarterback, tried him out for another year. They got Hopkins. All right, let's go ahead and get Ridley. Let's give him some weapons. All right, what about let's get Pollard? They tried.
Mm-hmm.
And this is nothing's working. It looks more functional than the Panthers. Actually, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does.
I was about to say, I was like, no, it doesn't.
No, it
Uh,
doesn't. Well, no, yes, it does.
it's a sad state for football and barbecue country unless you're Kansas City.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Um, or Houston. But yeah,
Uh, D White going to Houston. I meant to take down his name and then I just notated D White. There's a trade of D White going to
it's
Houston. Pretty sure that's
is it
defense.
Devin White,
Devin White. There we go.
linebacker.
So yeah, Devin White going to Houston. That'll help out their defense a little bit. And in other news, Cleveland has got to start Mr. Crab Legs.
You know what? I think Cleveland's gonna be out there balling. I would
Really?
gladly take Jameis over Deshaun Watson because the thing, one
Against
thing that
Baltimore, though?
yes, this is the thing. It's like one thing that oh wow, not bad. I got a Fitbit now, and it's giving me stuff. I missed a call from my dad. Anyway, um, uh, one thing that Deshaun Watson doesn't do is let it go. Like so it kind of reminds me of Bryce Young, where like he doesn't put the ball in risky like passes or routes, whatever.
Hmm.
At the same time, this is the NFL. Ain't nobody gonna be open like that. Like you gotta be decisive and let it go. And one thing
Yeah,
Jameis is gonna do is let it go. It may not go where who we think he's gonna go all the time, but he's
but
gonna
he
let it go.
gunslinging.
Yeah, so I mean, look at what Jameis did with the Saints. If you look at Olave's numbers and Juwan Johnson's numbers with Winston and then with Carr, it's totally different. It's not
Hmm.
even close. Because he's like, okay, you fast, I'm gonna throw it so you can get it.
I mean, the same thing he did with Tampa Bay.
Yep, same thing. Because honestly, let's be real about it. Let's be real about it, man. If Jameis Winston's name was Brett Favre and he played for the Packers, we wouldn't know what the difference was, right?
Longevity.
I'm just saying, Brett Favre. Oh, let me look on the touchdown he got. Look how many picks he be throwing, yo. My
Right.
man be out here
The
giving up
other
apps.
team has about the same as many
Yes,
possessions as you do.
yes. And then like it's funny because James Winston said this, and I was like, oh, this is funny, but I think he was probably being serious. He said, man, 30 for 30. By the numbers, man, I'm balling because that would have got you MVP back in Brett Favre days, right?
Hmm.
It's just kind of weird. People just want to pick and choose, but yeah, look what Flacco did. He came in, he was like, oh yeah, I'm letting it go. And
Hmm.
also, and here's the thing too, right? In order for this run game to be successful, I gotta let it go so these safeties won't be all all the way up.
Yeah.
So if like they know I can let it go for a couple passes a game, they're not going to
Hmm.
be sitting up in the box waiting. So yeah, I think they'll be fine. But the problem is when that happens, and if it happens similar to what Joe Flacco was doing with the Browns, then it's like what we doing with Deshaun because this is the second quarterback that came in and made us look good.
And
We'll
that
see Sunday.
backdoor contract, though.
You can't can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. You stuck, yo. You stuck.
That is the most Cleveland Browns thing I've ever heard of. That
My
is the
man
most
said, "No,
Cleveland
I
Browns
got
thing.
it. I'll pay for it." All right.
Because think of the run of their quarterbacks. They gave Seneca Wallace a decent contract. You even remember who Seneca Wallace was?
I remember his name. I remember his name.
Charlie Frost started for the Browns. Remember him?
Actually, I do.
And then there's of course the ageless wonder, I believe Charlie Whitehurst played for them too for a little bit. Um, it's one of those. This is the most Cleveland Browns thing ever. Like you just pump money into somebody that this looks like they even have some kind of potential of being a quarterback. It's the most Cleveland Browns thing ever.
Hmm. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna just I'm gonna go on a limb real quick for picking. You got the Ravens. Okay.
I'm about to say we can go into pick 'em.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Well, I got one thing. Andy Dalton got into a car accident. His thumb was a little banged up, so Bryce Young is starting.
Yep. That's what changed my pick.
Yeah. Good luck, Bryce. Play that defense. Anyway,
You don't want to play that defense.
nah, but yeah,
Hey,
miss. That's a good
y'all
go.
might want to start the Broncos defense if y'all are fantasy owners.
You might want to start the
Um,
Broncos defense regardless.
I don't know, considering that there's a couple other matchups that are just as bad. Um, Beth, like for example, Beth's lineup was either the Broncos or the Chiefs. The Chiefs are playing the Las Vegas Raiders, and Vegas is also playing a bad backup too. So,
Oh, yeah. I would play the Chiefs first. Chiefs
um,
first, yeah. But all right.
tomorrow's game we got
Yep. The Vikings and the
the.
Rams.
I sat on this for a minute. Reason being, the Rams are kind of looking and trending towards get Puka Nakua back.
Couple be back.
And the Vikings are kind of reeling from the loss that they just took from the Lions. That being said, since it's still up in the air, I'm picking the Vikings for that game. It's
I
still in
got
the
the
air for
Vikings.
the Vikings, all right? Luckily, we don't even have to get up early Sunday. I think the next one is what, the
Yep,
10th?
Browns and Ravens. Who you got? I got the Ravens, hands down.
Yeah, no, that's Ravens. That's Ravens all day.
All right. Okay, I got another one. Titans and the Lions. I got the Lions.
Bruh.
You see
If
what I'm saying?
anyone if anyone picks the
Yeah,
Tennessee
y'all.
Titans to beat the Detroit Lions outright, fam, they
Yo, you
better
know
have
what?
like 6 turnovers.
You know what? I may do that. I'm gonna put like 5 on it. See if I can pay for this
I got
gas.
5 on it.
Well, all right, we got the Texans against the Colts. I'm going with the Texans just because the Colts are still a little banged up.
I am going Texans as well.
All right. Next, we got the Packers at the Jaguars.
At the Jaguars had me tied up, but I'm still going the Green Bay Packers. The Jaguars still, I don't think, have fully figured out their offense, and the Packers defense is not bad.
Yeah, I got the Packers.
Okay.
There's a lot of ain't nothing to see here games until later. Yeah, Cardinals against the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins, yo. I think Tua and Tyreek are gonna connect for some stuff. And
Tua back.
well, not officially yet, but he's been practicing.
Yeah, guess what? I'm still picking the Cardinals.
Give me Hawk Two. All right, Jets. Gosh, man, the Jets and the Patriots.
If anyone picks the New England Patriots to beat a top 5 defense, y'all are smoking crack.
Give me the Patriots and give me them Lions because we out here doing them all.
The Patriots, you are really picking the
I'm
Patriots.
picking the Patriots, man.
You are
Yo, so
really.
this little meme, right? It's like some guy turned around, like what you doing? And like the caption says, when somebody asks if you can spark up, and you see your friend with a spoon and a lighter, I was like, yo, yeah, nah, you gotta go.
That's like the story of my dude, of one of my former friends that said he was at a party. He was just like, "Man, I saw this one crazy dude in the corner, man." And it's like, man, look a little crazy, but he looked lonely, man. I'm gonna speak to him a little bit, be a little bit of social, and then go on back to the party. It's like, man, what's up, man? You good? It's like, yeah, man. Hey, man, I got a question though. Do you wax?
What?
Say, what? Say, no, I ain't talking about waxing your legs or waxing your arms or something like that. You wax? I'm talking about taking a shot of wax. He's like, whoa, what?
Wait, no.
I said, my man lit a candle and straight up drank the wax. He's like, that's why he by himself.
No, man.
That's why he's by himself. I'm
No.
out. I, we good? I'm out. We nope.
I was like,
Nope.
you know what? You know what? We got him. We got him. Yo, yeah, security.
Yo, man, you wax?
That's crazy. Yeah. Oh man. All right.
Who you got
Man.
next in lineup, man?
We got the Buccaneers and the Falcons.
Oh, I'm taking the Falcons on that.
I'm going with the Falcons. I'm starting their defense.
I'm going to Falcons on that and classic NFC South fashion. I did look at the over under and they did respect it this time. The over under, I believe, is like 42 on that game. It's like, thank you. I'm still going to take the over on that game in classic NFC South fashion. I think both teams score like 30.
I can see that. Now, Eagles
That's
against the
happy.
Bengals.
I'm taking the Bengals.
I might go with the Eagles.
Going to Philly?
Yeah.
All right.
Saints against the Chargers.
Fam.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Hey,
I
man, let
don't.
me get LA. I'm
Yeah,
getting
let me
LA.
get the Chargers, yo. Let me get the Chargers.
Uh, as much as I would like to have faith in the Saints defense, man, who's the Saints quarterback?
Rattler.
Yeah, he was looking rattled last time he played. Give me the Chargers.
Bills against the Seahawks.
Ooh, that was a toughie because the Seahawks are home, but I'm still going Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm going Buffalo because Amari Cooper's there, and there's no film on Amari Cooper with
Amari Cooper.
Josh Allen. Bears against the Commandos.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with the Bears just because I don't think Daniels is playing.
As much as I would like to go Washington, I agree. If he don't play,
And he should not rest him, Washington. You don't have another RG3 in your hands.
right? Yeah, I'm gonna join you on the Bears.
All right, Panthers against the Broncos.
The
For the
quarterback
sake of
change made me change my pick, and I'm going Denver.
for the sake of the show, I'm gonna go with the Panthers. Do I believe in my pick? Absolutely not.
Uh,
All right, so
what could be his name? Eric Andre, Carolina.
all right, yo, here we go. Right, loser takes two shots.
You mean for the Carolina Denver?
Yeah,
Need to be on camera, or we just take
we
two
can put it on
shots?
camera. We can put it on or
It don't matter to me. I'm just saying,
oh,
are we gonna put it on camera to verify, or are
oh,
we?
you know what? Yeah, let's put it on camera to verify.
Nah,
Yeah, I was
I'm with,
gonna say
I'm with
three,
it.
but I was like,
I'm with it.
I'm about to be here talking crazy. I'm about to be what? Oh, actually,
Especially if we lose to Carolina. Hey man,
I,
shout out to Eric
fam,
Andre.
if y'all lose, I'll take a shot with y'all. But yo, ooh, I can't do Wednesday next week. I'll be at the game. What's
Yeah,
up?
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, Chiefs against the Raiders. Ain't nothing to see here. Give me the Chiefs.
As much as I would like to say the Raiders because of how much I hate the Chiefs, as much as I would like to say the Raiders got a lot of problems on their
They got a
defense,
lot of,
especially with Max Crosby not effing with this defensive coordinator. Um,
and he's like a little banged up, right?
yeah, so it's like, so yeah, that's got to be Chiefs, especially since the Chiefs are finalizing DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
got to be
All right, and then dang,
night
come on,
football.
Charlotte.
The Cowboys and 49ers.
That's you know what? Give me the Cowboys.
I'm also going Cowboys. The 49ers are so banged up from their kind of
Just
trick,
stuff.
like their trick play skill positions are banged up. And that's generally what you would use to throw off a star player like a Micah Parsons. They're banged up. Micah Parsons doesn't have reason to do anything else but just hunt down Brock Purdy. Nothing
Like
else. Who's their running back? You got Jordan Mason. He's running back three. Behind him is two rookies.
it's so weird, yo.
Although one
Like,
of the
It's
rookies
it's
is from
so weird
Louisville.
because like here's the thing, yo. If the Cowboys lose, somebody's getting fired in the locker room.
I'm hoping somebody get fired. Somebody should have been fired in the locker room. But go ahead.
Like there should be no reason why they should lose this game. You're coming off a
Should be.
bye, a
Should
team
be.
that's banged up.
Should be. You do know who's throwing the football, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yep. And then our
I mean, I'm
last.
sorry. I'm sorry, Cowboys fans, but my man
No,
is
I'm
calling
not
to be
sorry at
traded.
all. Y'all keep throwing on. Oh, we got 5 championships. Shut up.
But I I try to keep a low key level platform for all 32 teams, but
Nah,
I'm just
not
saying,
me.
like, I'm sorry, Cowboys fans, but I mean,
Fans
my
coming at me
man.
wrong. That's how they get.
Not to mention the Cowboys defense is
What happened?
laughably bad. They
What
gave
happened?
up 167 points at home. You're on your home turf and you dag near. See, this is how country I know I am. You almost gave up 170 in the past four games. on your home turf. That's what made me question mark this game. It was just like Dallas defense is kind of chewed up. And not even chewed up by injury, just chewed up. But yeah, I'm still go hopefully Cowboys. That's probably one of the only times you hear me say that. I'm gonna go hopefully Cowboys because I agree with you. If they lose that game, and then
Bird. And then the last one, yo.
bum, 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 bum,
Steelers
bum, bum.
and the Giants. You think anything else left to see here? I don't think anything left to see here.
Russell Wilson throws an interception and still wins.
That's
Pittsburgh.
cool. Yeah. But they got
That's
Daniel
my
Jones
hot take.
throwing too.
That's my hot take. Wilson throws a pick.
Daniel Jones gonna throw too.
So I'm taking it. You're taking the Steelers.
Oh yes, by a mile.
That's my hot take, though. Wilson will throw an interception, but still win.
Bro, Damian Lillard ain't changed a bit. Giannis on the floor. I'm jacking threes.
Yeah. What did I
But
say?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's it.
What name? Soldier Boy. Yeah. Yeah.
That was a fun album. That album was so fun. And you know what? I don't think people make fun albums anymore.
No.
Like people just want to be cool, but like, get the album. Oh man, it's not lit. Okay, is it fun? Yes.
A
Come
lot
with
of
some.
a lot of
I got
albums
all
now.
F's on my report card. Throw some D's on it. That song was on the album. You know what? That song was made by people in high school, so that's why it was just fun.
People
Yeah,
in high, well, people
yeah.
in high school around our generation too.
Yeah.
Like current generation, there's a lot of clout chase. There's a lot of victim.
Everybody's trying to be cool and take all the drugs.
Yeah. And victim or victim shaming or trying to uphold an image, like you said, trying to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
And just make music, man. Just be
Have fun.
outcast. Just
Yeah.
be outcast. It's the reason outcast is called outcast.
Dang, I
Oh,
was
and I
listening for
get the
Outkast
update.
tonight.
I get to update the blue joint for next week. I get it in the shot. There we go. I get to update the blue joint for next week because we did.
Hey,
But yeah, I think that's it, man.
yeah, man. Well, on that note, y'all keep on sipping and wash your hands and watch these basketball games because
Watch
yo, man, we
these
back,
basketball
yo.
games. You never know when somebody is going to tie or break history. If y'all watching last night, like I said, Celtics at least tied history.
Yeah, man. Ah, I love NBA. All right, we'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, man. Deuces.